Hi friends, welcome to the Shits and Gigs podcast, where we keep the vibe high, the humor gets raunchy, and things get spicy when we talk about food. We are here tonight for a special episode of Bath Bombz, where I drop in with all of you while relaxing, quite literally in my bathtub. We have some kind of deep topics tonight that came up for me. I've had a really powerful mindset shift week and kind of just honestly a life-altering week. So I'm feeling very magnetic, very powerful, and just excited to move ahead. So the first thing I want to touch upon is the power of mindset work and manifestation. So outside of this past year, I had a pretty consistent, I would say on average 5 out of 7 days a week journaling practice for about 6 years. And I truly feel, at least from my experience, that journaling is a very powerful tool, and it has to be more than just writing some things on paper. You have to find a journaling practice, whether it be gratitude journaling, affirmations, free journaling, prompted journaling. If this is something that you potentially want to look into for yourself, I say try them all, honestly, because sometimes if you've experienced them all, you'll find that different types of journaling support different parts of your journey. So, for example, when I first started out, gratitude and affirmations were big because that's kind of what I was taught first. And can we all figure out why personal development and mindset work is not a required class in our children's education? Because pretty sure this would be life-changing if we all were just a little more mindful, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, before I get on a tangent, affirmations and gratitude journaling were kind of where I started out, and then I got more into, trying to think of what I'm trying to say here. Any negative thoughts that would be coming across my mind, I then was being taught and learning how to create mindset shifts. So for me, that started on paper, just continuously rewriting thoughts that were going through my head in a more proactive tone. So that is what I would do. So anything, say I was having a tough money mindset, I would create affirmations and statements that support having a strong-minded and positive outlook mindset when it comes to money. And then I was just telling a friend about journaling. And one of the things I wanted to make a point to say is that you can't just be writing things on paper and not acting in alignment with it, because then you're totally missing that energetic connect that will in turn grant you all of those miracles and things that are aligned with what you're putting on the paper. So if you're saying, I'm a money magnet, I am a magnet for miracles of money. These are just a couple of my favorite money mindset ones. What are some other ones? Money flows to me frequently and easily. And anyway, so you're really honing down and writing all of these things about money, but you're still spending your money on all of these silly things that are not truly in your budget. It's not going to work. You're not going to experience the magic if that's the case. You need to be acting in alignment with the desires and statements that you're writing down on the paper. That's very powerful to activate your manifestation, at least, again, in my experience. And you also, even when it gets so hard and life feels so heavy, you just have to be open. Find any little glimmer of hope in your heart and just truly believe in your heart that you are open to any of the universal miracles that are coming your way. Because if you're closed off to it, or you're being stubborn and setting up too many doors or walls rather, you block off so many possibilities and opportunities energetically. So, for example, we had been experiencing pretty tough times financially. I'm not going to lie, things were pretty tight, and thankfully, because of our not so average prep routine and recipes that we've been coming up with, we have been really able to budget, especially for our food. And then, everything else is pretty predictable, but it's been a little tight lately. So we have just been trying to fine-tune our finances even further and just be really mindful about our spending outside of our necessities. So we were already acting in alignment with trying to breed financial abundance and increase our financial skills. So we've been doing that honestly for the past year because we've just had to. It was like a necessary step for us. And because life has felt so heavy and hard in that area, our money mindset was honestly non-existent. We were just really roughing it mindset-wise when it came to money. But then, so again, little rewind here, had that strong journaling practice when I became a mom. I actually did have a really incredible postpartum journal that I plugged into, and that was crucial in my healing in that time of my life. But when it came to just free journaling again, I was really struggling with incorporating that back in my day. So for the last several months, I have had little to no mindset practice outside of pulling some cards for myself to just try and focus my mind for the day. So this past week, it's been now actually 7 days, so a full week, I had gotten back into my mindset practice. And I just started off, what felt good to me was 3 things I'm grateful for, and then honing in on that positive money mindset again, because when I'm in my journaling practice, I truly feel magnetic. The things that happen are just unexplainable sometimes, but unless you're really leaning into yourself and like getting true with yourself and doing what you need to do to fix your mind, you walk off so many energetic gifts and blessings that are coming your way. So just take into account that I got back to my mindset practice, and then I'll share with Not Your Average Prep. I've had a lot of organic, momentum. So that's been very exciting. This is like a brand new concept that I've been launching off the ground. It's our meal prep guide and recipe subscription. Definitely check out Nacho Average Prep on Patreon for more information. And so anyways, that's been feeling really good. Shits and Gigs has been feeling good. I'm booked out till the end of July with guests. So excited to open that up to you guys and to experience that with you all. So fun. And then we kind of hit like a breaking point this week. I'll be quite honest. I had like a slight mental breakdown in our garage and just cried it out. And thank you to my husband. Always grateful for him to be there for me and allow me to experience those really hard feelings in his presence. That is huge when it comes to really working with your partner and being there for your partner, is to allowing not only like the non-dominant to express their feelings, but allowing that more dominant partner to really break down and have those moments is so big. So, little pin there for relationship advice. But anyways, had a mental breakdown essentially in my garage when we were like out there connecting, playing our darts and stuff. And then that led to like a hard conversation with some family. And then we were literally gifted this like life-changing opportunity. So it's just, it was in that moment I just realized like how powerful for me my journaling is, but like how powerful you can be as a manifester if those top pillars are aligned. Just the action itself of taking that time to reflect, dream, and motivate yourself. And then number 2, like actually putting it on paper, because things are powerful in your mind, but getting them on paper is just another layer of like affirming that for yourself. And then acting in alignment with what you're putting on paper, and that openness, like just really feeling the openness, like in your heart and your chest, like I am open and receptive to whatever blessings are coming my way. give it 30 days and you will be mind blown with the power that you have in you. So to really wrap up this episode, getting deep there with like really channeling your inner magician is what I call it. I'm actually going to do a 5-minute meditation with you guys. I'm going to press pause because I'm going to put on, wow, so Rhode Island, pause. I'm going to press pause and put on some 528 hertz. This is a frequency that studies have shown decreases stress and anxiety and also increases sleep quality. I'm going to play a playlist that I found on Apple Music. So that you can find it on YouTube. If you look into the hertz frequencies, it's very, very interesting. And then your 5-minute meditation is a refresh meditation, is all thanks to the Women's Meditation Network. I found this on their site, and I actually used it for my old sisterhood meetup that I used to host at Elevated Nutrition. Shout out Elevated, 34 Nooseneck Hill Road in West Greenwich, Rhode Island. And I remember the girls really loved it. So I'm going to throw on some frequencies and I'm going to allow you guys to really drop in with me. So I suggest finding a comfortable spot. And then once I get these tunes on, we're going to dive right in. I got our tunes on and we are ready to drop in. So I would love for you again to get into a comfortable spot so you can really dig deep and center yourself with this refresh meditation. Take a couple deep breaths for me. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Go ahead and get into a comfortable position. Close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath, letting go of everything happening around you. All the activity from the day, all the thoughts swirling around, all the physical sensations you might be feeling, and simply focus on inhale and your exhale. Let's sit here and take a couple breaths. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, drop into relaxation. Listening, lowering and listening. Lower your shoulders. Feel free to roll them if that feels good. Releasing any tension from the day. Softening your cheeks and your jaw. Take notice if you're clenching your jaw and release it. Relaxing your arms and your legs, and allow your body to be rooted in this moment with your breath. Imagine if you're sitting that your hips are glued and planted into the floor. And if you're laying down, imagine vines digging you deep. Soft yet solid in the ground. Relaxed yet aware. Let's take a few deep breaths here and feel how rooted we are into this world. Your roots run deep, and your presence is noticed. As you breathe normally, I want you to imagine that every breath is cleansing you, clearing space that is taken up by emotions or physical sensation. And every breath out and exhaling those emotions or physical sensations out of your body. Breathing in, cleansing space. Breathing out, letting go. And now inhale deeply into your belly, feeling your body expand with rejuvenating energy. And exhale all the way out. And one more deep breath in. Feeling the cleansing, inhale, refresh you. And exhale everything else out. Now bring your breathing to its normal rhythm and feel as your body vibrates softly with a cool, fresh energy. Namaste, beautiful. Wow, I don't know about you, but I feel relaxed and I feel rooted and amazing. Let's wrap up this episode with our wellness mocktail of the night. I kept it pretty basic because I was feeling warm and cozy with our meditation vibes tonight. So we're taking it hot. We're making it a nice hot tea tonight. We're keeping it basic with the sweet ginger herbal energy tea and mandarin aloe because mandarin is superior and it just genuinely pairs well with this tea flavor. So you're going to want let me clarify, that's going to be confusing. You're going to want half a teaspoon of the sweet ginger tea by Herbalife. If you'd like pricing, feel free to comment and I will DM you some pricing. Half a teaspoon of sweet ginger tea, 2 to 3 capfuls of mandarin aloe, or a heavy pour like myself. This will provide you with 85 milligrams of herbal caffeine, and it will leave your belly feeling oh so happy because of the aloe concentrate. And again, I highly recommend this hot. However, the tea does also taste fantastic cold if that's more your vibe. Thanks for tuning in tonight, friends. I hope you feel more grounded, more at peace, and more magnetic. Definitely comment if you try out this meditation and or the manifestation practices and see some results. I would love to hear from you. Toodles.